Welcome to Walking Out Your Purpose with yours truly, Alicia Smith. And you all, guess who I have on the show today? It is my oldest son, Isaiah. Welcome to the show.
Thank you
I'm
for
so glad to have you.
letting me on this show
Hmm.
and helping me out and being on this podcast tonight.
Awesome, awesome. All right, Isaiah. So we're going to talk a little bit about purpose and being in a virtual world because I know you like your virtual. You
A
like being
lot.
online and electronics and all the things. So, but before we get into all of that, why don't you tell us about yourself?
I like sports. My mom thinks I'm really talented, and my family, I think I'm really talented.
Hmm.
I like eating fast food, all of that. I eat vegetables too, but sometimes. But I love God.
Mm.
I spend time with Him. I go to Bible class. Have a little brother. All
Hmm.
that stuff.
Okay, awesome. So, what are you most excited about as you turn 10? Because you're getting
Be,
ready to turn 10. When this post, you'll be turning 10 the next day. So, this will post on Monday, the 24th, and you'll be turning 10 the 25th. So, what are you most excited about?
being mature and well,
Mm.
kind of, and having a big perspective and a big mind
Okay.
and being focused a lot, not being like a little kid
Oh,
and my,
okay.
my mom helping not as much helping me since I'm 10. I hope
Praise the
I
Lord.
I hope I do good.
Hmm.
Maybe I could teach Elijah, my brother, more mature things.
Mm, I
Maybe.
like that answer.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, we're
Never
going to
know.
we're going to pray about it. So, you said you started off by saying that you love God.
hmm
So, tell us, how is God working in your life?
He's doing good. He's on point.
Well,
Uh,
come on, God.
by the way, I just said that because it was in church and they were talking about a lesson on point. So I was just using him.
Hmm.
He's always on point. I love him a lot. He's doing good in my life. He's not struggling. He's helping me out. I'm repenting my sins. My mom and dad are helping me believe in God, everything like that.
Yeah.
But he's just a beautiful and amazing person.
Oh, I'm sure He is really pleased that you said that. That was very genuine. So,
Thank you.
I appreciate your answer. So tell us about your purpose. Why do you think God has Isaiah Smith on this earth?
Because I think me is a great child. And he made everyone on this world just just because of him, well, not him, but everyone, and he loves us,
Hmm.
and he and Jesus died on the cross just for us, so of course he loves us,
Hmm.
even if we do bad things and stuff. He still he still loves us, even his enemies. And I think he loves me, a great person, sometimes a little bad, but he is the one and only God.
Hmm. And why do you think that He specifically made you the way that you are, or what do you think that makes you unique compared to others?
Me unique
Hmm.
is um what can I say? Have a big no that I hmm
You're a leader, and
e-
people follow you.
sometimes
Hmm.
sometimes I'm a leader.
Hmm.
Unique is I'm good at sports, but
Hmm.
everybody is good at sports, but not as talented as me though.
You pick up
Sometimes.
things. I would say you pick up things very quickly. Like all the things that you've done, even with sports, like you hadn't practiced before. You just went out on the field, a coach told you to do XYZ and you
Oh,
did it. Like you're very good at picking up things.
oh yeah. One more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I am a big talk back. Where
We
I
working on
talk
that.
back,
Mm-hmm.
and I've
God
been
didn't
making
that God didn't purpose you to talk back.
and and buying things without saying and looking at stuff I'm not supposed to, or like presents or anything like that. But I pray to God that I won't do that again.
You wanted the world to know that.
Whatever.
Well, I'm glad that you told the truth.
And oh yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, I think that God has his hand over your life and that you're going to do great things for him, not just for your friends and for the world, but you're going to do great things for him. You're going to serve him, right?
Yes,
You're going to
ma'am.
preach like your dad.
Maybe. I don't know about that. I'm gonna get nervous. Nerves.
You'll get over it. You'll get over your nerves. Okay, so you talked a little bit about your talents. Any other talents that you want to share that God has given you?
Oh, he gives me one of my purposes he's gave me is being talented at sports and all of that, like soccer, football, basketball, all of that, and helping me get the way to there and never giving up.
Mm,
And
mm-hmm.
and I'm trying new things, even
Mm,
if I think they're hard. And as
yeah.
me trash, but once I try them, I think they're easy. But sometimes they could be hard at first. But after you get the momentum,
Mm,
it gets easier and
yeah,
easier.
I agree. You know, another good thing that you are, or another thing that you're good at is math.
Oh yeah, God gave me a talent of math.
Mm-hmm. You're good at math.
I'm fast at
Mm-hmm.
math. My mom and my dad told me it teach me how to do division and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they're good people. Thank you. I give them a pat on the back for teaching me how to do that.
Thank you, son. Okay, so living in a virtual world where everything is online, it's digital, it's electronic, how can kids still be focused on God and how can they share the word of God with their friends?
Repeat one second of that, cause I forgot what the part you said. How like
How can you, how can children or you, how can kids still be focused on God and how can they share God with others when everything is so
electronic.
electronic and digital and not in your, where you're meeting with your friends, you're doing it
Well,
online.
sometimes I get pretty annoyed being on class, even though I'm on a game. But but I shouldn't be, because if I didn't have God, I wouldn't have anything. I wouldn't be alive on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be anything. But I every time I go in Bible class, I feel happy that I'm
Mm-hmm.
there and I'm repenting, even though I think it's boring. It doesn't matter because he's preaching and I need to listen
Mm,
to this word.
mm-hmm.
Because what if I was a preacher and I didn't know anything?
Amen.
and
You need to know some
and
things.
um if like if your mom tells you something to do about the Bible or something, you should do it. Don't just stay there and be like, I'm on the game. Sometimes I do that, but it's not all the time. But sometimes I'd be like, oh my God, why I gotta get off? But think in your mind that God is God is the one and only, and He created you on this earth. So you
Mhm.
should be thankful and grateful that He has you here.
Amen. You all, these are his answers. We have not we have not rehearsed this. So these are his authentic answers and I would agree. And I think it's important that you still share your faith with your friends. Like online, one of your friends is Stephen from church, from church when we were in South
Now,
Carolina, right?
now I won't just be like in on visual. I mean on
But you'll tell
online.
them like, "Hey, I'm going to church, or I have to do something
Wait,
for God," right?
I want to be like, come to my church 911-561. Come to church.
Mhm.
I don't. I'd be like, hey, I want to just do this. Do you like God? Okay, you come to our church. Okay, cause cause what happens if they say no or anything, but still believe in them if because even if they don't know about God or they worship somebody else religion, then they could they could be can they could still go to heaven maybe still, but you should still tell them about God
Mhm.
even.
And you should live the fruits of the what we call the fruits of the spirit. You should be kind. You should be loving. You should be generous. You should, have the fruits of the spirit, long suffering, patient, right? So you can still exhibit the characteristics of God even with your friends. You cannot be mean, you cannot be a bully, you could do the right thing, you could tell the truth. All of those things still show that you are a follower of Christ, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you should focus on as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now here's a tough question.
No. I
Would you
know this.
rather spend time with God or play
This is an
online?
easy question. God, He made you on this earth. I told y'all everything. If you didn't have God, you wouldn't be on this planet. Have no electronics. And you should be grateful
Hmm.
all the time. Even if you get distracted, all of that. Think of God and just get off. It doesn't matter. You can,
Because guess what? You can go back to it.
yeah, well,
Mhm.
maybe. One if it destroys on
Come on. Most of the time, you able to
most of
go
the.
go right back to the game.
Well, I'll be mad sometimes.
Yeah, God working on you. That's okay. Okay, so last question. How can church be more exciting? You talked about sometimes it's a little boring. So how can we make things more exciting for kids to be engaged
No,
in worship?
I'm gonna do like step by step of making like a church build. First, you need like the church, all of that stuff, bricks, staple, not staples, but how they do all the stuff like that. Then you need like a Bible class. You need a preacher. You need song people who sing songs and memorize the lyrics and by and believe in God. And you need posters to like show up people so they might come.
Advertise, okay.
Yeah, advertise people to come.
Mhm.
Um,
But how can we make it more exciting for kids? Like, what would you like to see? You do Kahoot. I think that's fun.
yeah, we will set up Kahoot or maybe every time like some they get like three questions correct in a row,
Mm-hmm.
they get like a piece of candy maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I used to like go to a different church, and every time my teacher would be nice and give me like peppermint and shout out to Sister Green, my teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And so, um, and our preacher was talking about how to make the like make what he's preaching about like in kids kind of version,
Mm-hmm.
so kids can still understand and
Yeah.
make it in a fun way,
Okay.
not just by the Bible, be like inscriptive, informative
Okay.
pieces.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so, and then we need songs that kid like down the river, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, will not
Okay.
feel no
No singing on the podcast.
die.
No singing on the podcast. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Smith, for joining us on the
Thank
podcast
you,
today. I appreciate you. I love you.
thank you,
Happy early birthday.
Mm, my birthday is in 2 days.
Yes. When
Yay.
this supposed to be in one day.
And we just doing Japanese and somebody's birthday was there. I'm like, and Elijah was acting up like
We still recording. All right, y'all. This is
Bye.
authentic and real. Well, as I always say, go conquer your day and don't let it conquer you. You all be blessed.